And we're back at 215 pounds. We've got the blood stopped on Saterfield. He chooses down, where he earns an easy escape point, making the score 1-0 in the second period. Looking for an ankle pick. Geloff not going to let that happen. Nice fake shot by Saterfield, but they're going to go out of bounds. Red's being warned for stalling here. Geloff, but as they go out of bounds, there's two takedown for Saterfield, making the score 3-0 with 15 seconds left in the second period. Geloff needs to get away here to keep the match close, but we're in criteria now with a reverse cheap tilt by Saterfield, where he scores 3 near fall. Under 10 seconds left, scores 3 near fall, making the score 6-0. Saterfield of Gunnison. He's excited, but he's bleeding again. We're gonna have to take another blood timeout. The crowds are cheering. He knows he's doing great. We'll be back right after this. You rolling? And we're back, start of the third period, 6-0 for Saterfield of Gunnison. They put tape around his head to try to keep that eye from bleeding. I believe it is his eye. That's what it looked like from my chair. These Gunnison cheerleaders are wrestling every move with him. It's great. Folks at home, if you watch as they go to the right side of the mat, watch the Gunnison cheerleaders. They're into every move right here. Saterfield in on a leg, keeping him down. Geloff can't seem to get away as we're 30 seconds into the third period. "30 seconds in means we're under a minute 30 away from Saterfield's state title if this keeps up this way. And he tries for an elbow roll, but Saterfield's not going to go over on that, not in the state finals. He's going to continue riding him. We're under a minute. The ref telling both wrestlers to improve. He's about to warn Green for stalling for riding parallel so long, but Green came off, so didn't officially warn him. And Geloff out on a sit-out hip heist, but not enough, isn't able to finish. Edge of the mat, 30 seconds remaining. This cheerleader in the middle just loves it. He throws him to his back. That's amazing. 2 points reversal for Giloff, but they're out of bounds, and he scoots him in. He's scoring points. All he has to do is not get pinned. If Saterfield doesn't get pinned, he wins. He's going to have to stick him in 10 seconds. Can you believe it? And they stopped the mat for blood time, but he should score 4 by my understanding of the rules. He should score 4 for, and my color, who is actually a professional official, corrected me. There's no 4 when there's blood time. Score remains 6-5 with 10 seconds left. Tough break for Giloff, but you do have to stop it when there's blood. 6 seconds remaining. I correct myself. 6 seconds. 6-5. Saterfield still up 1. And all Giloff can do is let him go and try to throw him. And I believe that's what his coach just coached him to do. Freestyle start. Here it is. Giloff lets him go. Goes in on the leg. 1 second left. They gave 1 for fleeing the mat. 1 for fleeing the mat. 1 for fleeing the mat. And the scoreboard has put it 6-7. They gave 1 escape, 1 fleeing the mat. But the official, I believe, did not give the escape. The official only awarded 1 for fleeing the mat, because new this year, if you flee the mat, it's an automatic 1 point. And according to the official's judgment, Saterfield fled the mat, and that would tie the match. But they're discussing it at the scores table, whether or not there was the 1 escape. I didn't see the 1 escape, but I was watching him on his leg. I was not watching the official. If my producer wasn't so cheap, we would have instant replay, and I could tell you if the 1 escape was given or not. And I should probably take that back so my producer doesn't fire me, because he's a great guy. But needless to say, they didn't give an escape. Score 6-6, 1 second left. We're going overtime. Can you believe that? We have an overtime match. Saterfield had it wrapped up. He felt he had it wrapped up, but he gets tossed to his back and flees the match and flees the mat. And now we're in overtime, 1 minute. And Giloff's pumped up. Giloff is pumped up. Giloff of Manti. .40 seconds left. Who's got the most guts? It's coming down to it. It's been a great night. We've had 3 or 4 overtime matches and just great battles by these 2A wrestlers. Working for a double underhook. Giloff working for a double underhook. Saterfield backs out. His coaches are telling him to head throw him in that situation. 22 seconds left. I don't know if I would, because if you slip, you lose. Unless you're a great head and arm guy. No. 2 at the edge of the match. 2 at the edge of the mat. Saterfield wins in overtime. And you can see his excitement. The crowd's crazy, going crazy. Gunnison didn't have anyone else in the finals, but that's a state title for Gunnison. Good job, Saterfield, keeping his head in it, getting the overtime. But great wrestling by Giloff as well to put it into overtime. And it doesn't get better than that. I've seen a lot of wrestling at the college and high school level, and it doesn't get better than that. That's our second to last one. We'll be back for the heavyweights.